So everyone and their grandma is trying to get rich with AI right now. They're trying to build the next big mobile app, a super AI agent, or a viral SaaS. Meanwhile, there are thousands and thousands of businesses out there doing hours of manual paperwork by hand every single day. And they will pay you $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to make it stop. Nobody's paying attention to this because everyone's chasing that next shiny thing. But as someone who's trying to position myself well in this AI era, this is where I think the real opportunity is, especially for the average non-technical person like me. Let me show you why. How to get rich with AI, solve boring problems that nobody else is paying attention to. Now, just some proof up front. Here's what I actually made from one single client. So if you've seen my channel before, I've made a couple of videos on it, but I was paid $15,000 up front plus a monthly recurring fee from a fire inspection company to build a simple application for them to manage their fire inspections. They were doing a ton of manual work by hand, and so I built a simple app for them in a few weeks. I built it with Claude Code just by speaking plain English into Claude Code. Just to be clear, I have no idea how to code. I am not technical. But now they pay me every month for this few weeks of work, and I can replicate this. So the best thing about any software is that you can build it one time and sell it over and over and over, and you don't even have to be technical anymore. Now, here's where the opportunity is and what I call the boring problems framework. There are countless businesses out there with these problems. In fact, my fire inspection client probably fit into all four of them. So number one, manual process hell. They are doing everything by hand, by spreadsheets, or by paper, filling everything out manually. You'd be surprised the vast majority of businesses are still doing a lot of things manually. Number two, high frequency repetition. So they're doing the same task over and over and over. And when you compound these hours over the course of a month, they're wasting several hundred hours on something that could be automated. Number three, compliance or revenue critical. If they mess it up, they lose money or get in trouble. So when you have humans filling out paperwork manually, there's room for error. And so a software can solve that and make sure that all these forms are being filled out consistently and accurately. And then number four, their existing software is terrible. Generic tools don't fit, or they're $500 a month for features they don't need. You would be surprised how horrible so much B2B software meant for businesses and to solve their problems. It's outdated, it's clunky, it's full of bugs, it's full of glitches, and there is a substantial amount of opportunity here in all four categories. Now, the businesses that have these problems, more often than not, are not very sexy. They're pretty boring industries, honestly. Contractors, inspections, property services, logistics, health and wellness, specialty services. But this is where all the opportunity is because nobody thinks about working with logistic companies or inspections. And they all very often have the problems I just described, and they just need somebody to bridge the gap to AI for them. They just need somebody to solve the problem for them, and they're willing to pay a lot of money for it. So here are some examples of easy wins you could build today in terms of apps. Scheduling systems, invoice tracking, client portals, inspection tools, inventory management, compliance reporting. Now, all of these are very simple to build, and you don't have to be technical. Once again, I built an inspection CRM for my client, and I have no idea how to code. Because most of these apps are pretty easy to build with Claude Code and most AI coding tools today. Because these businesses don't need anything crazy, and these apps are fairly simple. You could probably have the first version done within a few hours. Because they're just CRUD apps, meaning they're just create, read, update, delete. Most of these applications are just database storage with forms. You don't need any complex features. You're not building any algorithms or AI agents, just forms, tables, filters, and Claude can handle that very easily. They don't care about tech stack. They don't care about all of the technical talk. They just care about having their problem solved and automating all of the manual work that they're doing. And then the best part is you get to deploy it once, forget about it, and then get paid every single month for it, not to mention being able to scale it to multiple businesses within that specific industry. Here are some discovery questions you can ask these businesses to find those $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 opportunities. Like, what part of your day do you wish you could automate? How much time does that process take each week? What have you tried to solve this? So you're not only getting an idea of how much time they're wasting on these tasks, but you're getting an idea of how much it's costing them. Let's say they're spending $40,000, $50,000 on an office employee that's filling out all this paperwork, when a software that you charge $20,000 for could replace that employee. Well, now you just saved that business $20,000 to $30,000, making your software a no-brainer. And once again, my fire inspection client actually fell into this category. What would it be worth to completely eliminate this problem? Well, if the business is spending $50,000 a year on a salary for a back office person to do all this manual paperwork, then your software solution you built with Claude Code is worth at least $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 to them. In fact, this was the case with my fire inspection company. They were about to hire a back office employee. They would have had to pay $50K a year plus benefits. And so charging them $15K plus a recurring management fee is actually saving them a ton of money. So it's a win-win, and there's a ton of value there. And how many competitors in your area have a system like this, which positions your software as a competitive advantage for them? And you'd be surprised how many businesses are willing to pay more money just to get an advantage over their competitors. Now, another pro is most of these businesses are incredibly easy to find because most of us have these types of companies in our local area. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can simply do a Google search, plumbers, HVAC repair, LinkedIn search, industry associations, and yes, even cold calling local businesses and getting an idea of their problems. So there's a plethora of potential clients in your local area. All of them are very easy to find, and every business owner knows they need AI. So how to price these projects? Well, what you don't do is you don't charge an hourly rate and you don't commoditize yourself. You are charging based on value. Once again, if you are saving a business 50 grand a year, then obviously they have no problem paying you 30 grand a year. So what I like to do is I like to charge an upfront larger build fee, and then monthly hosting and support. And I just charge an ongoing retainer to support, fix any bugs, and make sure that the software is working smoothly for them. Now, why this works so well is because number one, business owners understand spending a lot of money, investing in their business. They've hired employees. They have leased an office. They've bought company cars. They understand an investment in their business to make more money. Number two, the math gets very simple once you start to compare it. If this is going to allow them to avoid hiring an employee, they have to pay a salary plus benefits plus training, plus that person could leave at any time, well, then it becomes a no-brainer. If you're saving them several hundred hours over the course of a month, and with that time, they can grow their business and double your revenue, well, your software becomes a no-brainer. So as long as you're providing value, you build an app that solves a problem, that frees up their time, the math becomes very simple to them. And this becomes a high ROI investment for them. This is why they're willing to pay you that much money. Now, once again, the scalability is insane. You only have to build this one time. In fact, you validate this entire application with that first client. They tell you how to make it good. And chances are there are more businesses within that specific industry with that same problem, and they're willing to pay a lot for it. So you only have to build it once, validate it with your first client, and then sell it over and over and over again. Why this works right now? Well, we are living in the best time ever right now. AI can build apps. As of 6-7 months ago, Claude Code, OpenAI's Codex, these other no-code vibe coding tools have finally, recently gotten to the point where they are good enough to build fully fledged enterprise applications. You know, before this year, not too long ago, they were not that good. They were not taken seriously, but at how fast AI is advancing, we're now at this beautiful point in time where you can build anything and you don't have to know how to code. You don't have to be technical. Boring businesses are thriving. HVAC, plumbing, inspections, we all need these services. They aren't going to go away anytime soon. And so you have steady demand. And number three, they have money. Most of these small businesses are doing $1 million to $10 million a year in revenue. And so they can afford $15,000, $25,000, $35,000 solutions, especially if it's going to allow them to make more money. And lastly, there's not a lot of competition, especially in the AI world. Most people aren't focusing on these local HVAC plumbing businesses because everybody's trying to chase that next shiny thing, making it easier for you to get clients and grow your business. So your very simple action plan to start this week: pick one boring industry. HVAC, plumbing, fire inspections, gyms, whatever it is. Number two, find 10 of these businesses on Google Maps. Reach out to them, call them, email them, ask them discovery questions. Build a simple solution with Claude Code to solve the problems they told you. Pro tip, record your calls and then take the transcript, put it into AI and ask it how to build the software for the problems they told you. And then lastly, charge a build fee upfront plus a monthly free fee to build this for them, and then scale it to the moon. So that's the strategy and what I believe to be the simplest and easiest way to make money with AI right now. Find boring, high-value problems and build a simple software solution with these AI coding tools like Claude Code. That's exactly what I'm doing to scale up my own AI software business to $50,000 a month. And I'm documenting everything. On Tuesday, November 11th at 9 a.m., I'm opening up Basecamp. This is a school community where you get access to my full system. What I use to find clients, every Claude Code prompt, every automation, every workflow, pitch, discovery call, all of it. So you'll know exactly what's working right now as you build your own AI software business alongside me real time. There will be a massive discount for the first 50 people, so if you're interested in that, link is in the description below to join the waitlist. But otherwise, I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing for plenty more Claude Code, AI coding, AI business content to come. But once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.